So when you look at the run game success, it's not just you guys up front, not even just the tight ends in line. It's the receivers down the field blocking. When you guys watch some of those big runs by Bucky, Rachaad, Tuck, whatever, and you see those receivers kind of getting those blocks down. How does that make you feel as somebody who blocks down in and down out?
Yeah, it feels awesome. I mean, we had one kind of stands out in my mind in particular. Bucky's long run against the Giants where Baker was downfield too. But, Trey was down there. J-Mac was down there. They were hyped up about it. But, no, it takes all 11 of us. But, no, that's really cool to see those guys flying downfield and making stuff happen. Yeah. No, I mean, we need them. They're part of our blocking scheme. So we know what we got in them, and they're awesome.
It seems like every week we talk about, this team has a game record. Last week was crazy, but those names aren't being called during the game. So how does that feel as a line for you guys to?
Yeah. I mean, it feels nice. We're just trying to do our best to keep Baker upright and protected back there. That's our job. So just doing our best to come out every week and compete to the highest level. I say it all the time: 5 guys on the same page. Seeing things through the same set of eyes. Graham's getting us all in the right spots, and then just going out and fighting.
The Chargers are coming through with waves, though, right? They got guys like Bosa coming off.
Yeah, they got Bud, they got Bosa, they got Mac, they got all sorts of guys. Tui Pilotu, he's having a really good year. So yeah, they got a big rotation. You don't know what side guys are going to be on. They're going to be all over the place. But said a couple weeks now, every team's got guys. We just got to come out ready to go. We know it's going to be a fight. Those guys are, on tape. They're moving around, flying around, coming up with the ball hard. So just doing our best to keep our feet underneath us, not getting overextended. Probably gonna run some games. I mean, you see Bosa and Mac, line up in like an 11 technique, damn near. So it's nothing we haven't seen before. We know it's gonna be a battle. And we're ready for it.
They're particularly stingy as a run defense in the red zone. What makes them such a big challenge there? I know you just mentioned the personnel that they have up front.
Yeah. I mean, I think just personnel too. I think a defense hangs their hat on that sometimes. Being good in the red zone. And that's kind of a place we need to be a little bit better. Over the course of the season, I think we've improved in the red zone, but as of late. Coming away with 6 instead of field goals. Field goals are great. We got Chase back there. We got the sniper, but coming away with 6 is going to be big. I think especially being able to establish the run down there too.
The sniper, huh?
So yeah, whatever. He's I don't know. I just made it up just now.
I mean, it kind of.
He's great. Yeah, Chase.
Especially from long range.
Yeah, no, Chase is awesome. We love him. But no, it's just nice having him back there.
You guys have had success with all 3 running backs. Is there a difference in the way that you go about blocking for each of them when they do kind of sub out, or is it all the same?
It's all the same. Just doing our best to open up holes for them, and then they do the rest. It's great. The 3-headed monster back there. I think I said the other week. Just knowing if one guy goes down, Bucky's a little banged up. We got guys that'll step up. Tuck and Rachaad. They've done it before. They'll continue to do it. We got a lot of faith in all those guys.
You guys do a lot of different things in your run blocking. Just the evolution that you guys have kind of, the journey that you've been on the last few years. It seems like you're having a ton of success with gap right now. Like, what's allowing you guys to have so much success with that under Liam?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think one thing I don't know if I said it the other day. But Bucky being smaller, he kind of hides behind. We're running, gap and trap plays, pulling guys that I think Buck kind of hides behind, and it's kind of sneaks out a hole, sneaks out backside. And Rachaad's really good. He's always been good at the mid zone, the wide zone stuff. I think just a healthy mix of both. Being able to keep defenses on their toes. And again, just doing our best to establish the line of scrimmage, and then the backs making stuff happen downfield.
Just the struggles that the run game has had over the past couple of years. It's finally emerging later on in this season. Just how good does that feel?
Yeah, it feels great. I mean, you guys have sat here for a couple of years now to ask me what's wrong with the run game, and I didn't know for a long time. And now it's nice to kind of be on the other end answering those questions. Now that stuff's working, stuff's going well. But we've kind of cranked out a couple 100-yard games, 150-yard games. So that feels really good.
You mentioned Bosa and Mac. Just what specifically makes them so effective?
Yeah, I mean, they've been doing it for a long time. I mean, Mac's been doing it since 2014, I think. Just been a game record for his whole career. I think just the Rolodex of moves they have, the relentless effort that they bring, their strength and speed. You see Khalil Mack, the way he bends the edge, and his get off too as well. But no, those guys have been good for a long time, and they're going to continue to be good. So we got to be on top of our stuff, and in a away game too, being on top of our silent count, not letting them beat us off the ball. Because those are never fun. Panic sets when they beat you off the ball and you just got to turn and run. That's never fun. But no, they've been, those guys have been great for a long time. So we know what we got to do.
You played against a Jim Harbaugh team in college, right? Was it Michigan?
I did. I think the score was 10-3, 9-3 in the Big House. Yeah, that was a terrible game.
Is there something unique about playing a Jim Harbaugh-led team? You've seen what he's done out there in LA already.
I don't know. I mean, he's got guys. They always play hard for him. That's a good one. I mean, yeah, the success he's been having, in LA right now with the Chargers is pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know. That'd be a good Ben Bredesen question. He played for him.
Does the offensive line take more pride in blocking for a big run or blocking for a huge pass?
Oh, that's a good one. I don't know. I don't know. That's a good one. I'll take either one.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Arizona's taking on all the winners.
Yeah, I just did the bracket. I got them winning it all.
How do you feel about Coach Dillingham coming in and the success he's found so quickly?
I just think it's amazing. It's crazy how he turned it all around so fast, and just them winning, just doing what they're doing. It's been obviously like decades. So I'm happy to see that. They know they got my support. I show them love all the time I can.
What stands out to you about the Chargers defense?
I just think they play hard. They kind of want them defense. They might bend a little bit, but they try not to break. They fly around. They got a lot of energy. I see that Jim makes them play with the effort. So it's going to be a good game.
What is it about this run attack that has just been able to turn the corner this year? Obviously, we've seen all three of you have good games in points of the season. What's changed? What's different?
I just think, a lot of credit to the big guys up front and Coach Lim, putting guys in position to be the best version of themselves, understanding what all three of us, because we all different, is good at. And he's been doing a good job of just calling what we're really good at, blocking up front. And the big guys get out in space and they do their thing.
This Chargers team is very, very good at not beating themselves or beating players here. They'll get a lot of penalties in the long term. The defense at this point goes into it as well. What are you guys kind of doing to make sure that everyone's on the infused and getting ready and making sure that limited margin for error, you guys can execute that?
Obviously, yeah. I mean, we've been winning, but we've been feeling like we ain't been playing our best. Our big focus is obviously not to shoot ourselves in the foot, because like you said, they're not gonna shoot themselves in the foot. So, we just taking it one day at a time as of right now. Got a good game plan going in, and we just know it's gonna be a grimy game and a good game. But yeah, we can't, go in there with turnovers and things like that. Obviously, they're one of the best teams and one of the good teams in the league. And in order to get to where we're trying to get to, we got to beat a team like this.
First person that, when Bucky comes up and the touch, it's you. Same with Bucky comes up and came over when he was, getting stretched out yesterday on Sunday. How is that relationship growing?
Just huge, man. We both root for each other. We both understand how much we mean to each other. So the success of everything that has went on, obviously I've been here for 3 years now, and just watching, the dynamic of the room change, and just watching, learning what to do and how to do it, and just young guys coming in like, Bucky and Tuck, and just us all compliment each other, and then me and Bucky compliment each other how we do when we get in the groove. It's been amazing, man. So, I'm happy for him, happy for his success. I tell him that all the time, and the mentality of us, it just makes it fun. We compete against each other. He break, I try to break. It's just how it goes. So it's good for our room.
Is that a sense of comfort too? Just that you're essentially competing for touches, but at the same time you're each other's biggest fans.
Yeah, like we just know, and that's our mentality. And me and him talk about it all the time. You know, when our numbers call, we just got to do what we got to do, what we do best. And then obviously, coach do a great job of getting packages with us both in there. And you know, we try to be interchangeable as much as possible because we both can do a lot of great things on the field. We both feel like, so we try to be interchangeable. But yeah, of course, it make you have a pep in your step and make you got to get going.
How much of that, I guess, could be the tone that like Mike and Chris, obviously different position, but those are two of the best receivers in the league, and they're in the same room, right?
Yeah.
There's only so much the ball can go around, but they're each other's biggest fans.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I just think it's huge. I mean, we all got the same goal. We want the same accomplishments. We're all trying to get to a collective, a collective thing together. So, I don't see there's no point of us, really having beef with each other or hating on one another because we both need each other. I mean, we both keep each other fresh. It's a lot of positive things that go out of it, and we think it's more positives than negatives that, has been going on. So we just both try to support each other. We both try to make our plays. We both try to have fun and just show who we are.
Where have you grown the
Tristan joked that on some of those pulling plays, he's sort of like his stature.
Yeah.
He can hide a little.
Oh, for sure. And he talked to me about that, trying to tell me to hide. I told him I'm 6'1", bro. Like, I can't do too much hiding, Like, I mean, I know the lineman big and our lineman is pretty, sizable, but I can't do the hiding like you do. So we both just understand. That's the thing. Like, I understand what he's good at, and I, support that, and I compliment on that. And he understands what I'm good at, and he support me and compliment me on that. And, yeah, obviously he lightning quick and just to think about his game. So when he hiding, then he just pop out. It's just, that's for me, him. But, me, I understand what I'm good at and what I, needed to work on and things like that. And I feel like I got better at that. And I mean, some of that's just tough. That's just size. I told my people this other day because, in reality, you see everything. And, my people and things like that, I told them one thing I really love about Bucky is he got heart, man. And everybody see it. You just can tell how the way he play. And that's the biggest thing. I said Bucky was 6'1" like me, 220 or so. He'd be great in pass protection. He'd be this. Some certain stuff you just can't control, and that's one thing he can't control. But one thing when he do play, he gonna give you his all, and he gonna try, and that's all you can ask from him.
Where do you think you've grown the most this season, running behind Liam Cohen's offense and everything? Just you talked about development. What have you learned most, you think?
For me, just go, man. Just be you. Just have fun. Obviously, my run style is a lot different than a lot of guys, but biggest thing is just being comfortable with being who I am, understanding the game, time and place of certain things, and I say that's where I've grown a lot.
So the dynamic of the running back room has changed this year, but the offense has also evolved from being more zone scheme and more of like a gap kind of offense. And you guys are able to kind of flip-flop based on the matchup. How do you think that kind of opens things up offensively?
Obviously, it's just good, man. You got a bunch of big guys, pulling and crashing down, and a lot of two hands on one person to climb up to another guy. It just make it better and kind of like easier for our linemen just to run certain dives and things where you both got to take a huge 3-tech or so, a guy just straight off the ball. I mean, we play in the NFL, and like no matter how many hands, that's hard. So I just think with the scheme and things like that, like I said, I give Coach Mim a lot of credit of trying to call things that we all do well at. And like I said, the big guys that get out in space, and they actually really good at getting hands on guys. And I seen the post with Cody threw the safety out the club, and that's just what they do.
All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just starting with my practice habits, like the way I approach practice and just being intentional at practice. So just developing trust and, focusing on my assignments and showing them I can do it.
You still doing that routine that Chris put you on to?
Sometimes. When I have lift, I don't, but usually I catch balls after practice, so yeah.
160?
Nah, like 120 now. Yeah. I don't want to lie on camera.
You gotta save some of the magic for game day.
Yeah, of course.
What stands out to you about the Chargers defense?
A lot of zone, but they get home. They're just a really good defense overall, so we just got to make plays.
How much more comfortable do you feel in this offense, week 1 versus week 15 now?
Oh, very comfortable. Like I said, just practice habits and how I approach day to day, and just developing good habits.
What did that do for you, the fact that you were the first starter that game, like your number was called first? I feel like that kind of set you up for the games you had.
Nah, I feel like just the ball being thrown my way, it kind of just made me more acclimated to the game, and I kind of just got into a mindset of I knew what kind of game it was going to be.
So, I mean, whether the ball comes my way or not, I got to just turn it on.
I know that like you and Sterling both have, not one person can really fill the void left by Chris Godwin, right? So like I know both of you guys are doing stuff on the slot and things like that. How do you think that can be?
I think it's just the coaches putting us in, the right positions and making us run the route that they think we're good at. So, I mean, just earning trust from the coaches and just developing good practice habits.
I know you did both at UW, right?
Yeah, outside and slot. So.
Decided to go back to the West Coast. Family coming to this one?
Yeah, I got like 30 people coming, so it'll be fun to see them all again. Yeah.
I was gonna say, what kind of plane ride is that? How far?
Like 6 hours to LA.
Plane ride, yeah.
Probably like an hour, 45 minutes. Yeah.
During games, how hands-on is Baker with you on the sideline?
Nothing too crazy. When he sees something, he'll come tell us, but he lets us work and just lets us chill out, I guess. Yeah.
Man, we've seen a lot of long runs from the running backs. How much of a buy-in do your receivers, yourself, and Mike and everybody have in blocking downfield for those guys?
Oh, we love blocking. I mean, it's become like an art in a way because you got to kind of find the safety and differentiate between who's in the box, who's out the box. So, I mean, yeah, we take pride in it.
What's that like for you then with Rachaad or with Bucky, breaks a really long run and you play a role in it?
Oh, it feels good. I mean, just knowing that we help them, but that's also them too. I mean, you can't tackle Bucky one-on-one. So, and Shad's just a different type of animal. So just having them two back there just makes our job way easier.
You've only been around Baker Mayfield this season, but what can you say about his ability to really bounce back from mistakes and really the offense as a whole, overcoming like the lulls and scoring and able to finish strong?
Yeah, I mean, he's just overall a great dude, and he's somebody that just wants to be better all the time. And I just see it during his practice, and just the way he approaches practice and the way he holds himself to a high standard.
And how much did it mean for you to kind of have that breakout game and kind of the results showing all the work that you put in throughout the season?
It was okay. I definitely want more games like that and better games, of course. But, I mean, it wasn't a perfect game, and I intend to be better. So.
You talked about this team being a team of fighters. That's right then. How much of that was built during that 4-game losing stretch, especially now that you guys are on the other side of that and you're trying to go on a streak into the playoffs?
Yeah, I mean, we heard what everybody was saying, how we weren't going to make it, and just all the naysayers. And we kind of just got into a mindset of winning. And when we went on that bye week, we all just Coach Bowles gave us a speech, and we kind of took that to heart. And now we're just on the road. So.
Last question, please.
He was just getting our mind right. Honestly, we were in a team meeting, and he just told us when we get back just to have our minds right, and we came back with our minds right.
All right, guys. Thank you.